Hello and thank you for joining me. Something a little bit different. Prepping is meant to help us live, to provide that safety net for not only ourselves but also our loved ones for when things go wrong. But for many, me included, it can become the centre of our universe. When really, instead of prepping to live, it gets to a point that we're living to prep. And the scary part is, it's so easy for that to happen. Constantly checking your preps, watching YouTube videos, watching the news, being drawn into the drama and the doom and gloom. And then we just seem to repeat it and we go round in circles, checking our preps, topping this up, topping that up, getting kits out, repacking them, because we want to be prepared for us and our family. But there is a massive problem with that. If that's all we do, then we're not actually living life and we're not enjoying the things that we're prepping to be able to do. Those normal jobs. You know, the missus has said, oh, can you do this? Can you tidy up that? When you get a minute, can you do this? It all lands up on the never, never list. And we're so preoccupied in prepping that we don't realise sometimes that the damage that we can be doing, not only to ourselves, but to our family and our loved ones. You know, the big boy, the big prepper channels out there, whose sole purpose is to get you to buy products. So you watch their videos, you know, their clickbait titles. You must get this by this date. You must have this. You've got to do this. And then before you know it, you're scrolling through Amazon or eBay or wherever your chosen shopping outlet is online, and you're buying stuff that perhaps you don't actually need in the grand scheme of things. And you just get drawn into this sort of endless cycle of got to get this and got to do that. And of course with YouTube, the algorithm knows exactly what you're looking at, so it pushes more at you, and then that's just detrimental to you because you get more engrossed in it. But at some point, you really do have to go, stop and take that step back, because there is so much in life that has nothing to do with prepping. And that's a problem. If you're not careful, the prepping just goes on and on and on as you get older and older and older. So by all means, square your stuff away. Make sure that you've got enough to get you over X amount of time, and that you've got plans and you've got strategies in place and your kits are ready. If you need to leave the house pretty quick, you can just grab it and go. But spend some time with your loved ones. Spend some time doing something for you that isn't doom and gloom, and perhaps isn't prepping related. And no, before anyone says, the good lady's not clobbered me with the rolling pin. It's just, it's just things can get out of hand. My to-do list, I just keep turning over constantly. It gets bigger and bigger, and personally, I'm not winning. My time management sucks. I do fall into these rabbit holes and then think, what if, what about that, what about this? And before you know it, the week's gone. And then if you actually take a step back and look and say, what have I accomplished? That shelf is still wonky in the good lady's makeup room that I said I would do last year. There are still rooms in the house that I haven't finished since last year. And I can't be the only one that's pretty pants with their time management. So all I'm trying to say to you is, by all means, prep to live, but don't live to prep. There is so much more in life to do. And that really is it. No, I've not had a drink. No, I've not been told off. I just had a moment and thought I'd share. Have a great day. See you soon.